Hi, my name is Tim Heavyside from Heavyside. We're at 90 Great Valley Road here in Glen, and today I've got our vendor, her name's Nicole, who's agreed to be on this video. Nicole, how's it going?
Yeah, pleasure to be here and to sell this lovely property.
It's a stunning home. I mean, mid-century architecture, and then it's been enhanced further with a beautiful extension renovation by an architect. But going back, you and your husband and your family bought the property.
Yep.
What drew you to the home initially?
Well, I think it was hard to really go by the entranceway. In fact, I didn't come to the first viewing, my son and husband did. And my son sent me a message and said, "Mum, you've got to come and see this property." He thought he was walking into this green oasis basically, and he might have mentioned there was a bath that I would die for.
Nicole, let's dive straight into the floor plan. So 3 spacious bedrooms. The main or the master bedroom's privately set at the front.
Yeah.
And it's got a huge walk-in robe and that delightful ensuite. Can you talk about the ensuite?
The ensuite is something pretty special actually. You have to go through the master to get there, but that makes it all the better if you have children. It's got this most amazing open bath, a lot of natural light coming through in bamboo, which you can light up at night, and it's quite atmospheric. I often think I've escaped to a resort at the end of the day. It's really special.
And then the other 2 bedrooms are in a separate wing to the home. So there's a great separation from the adults to the children and vice versa. Is that what it's like living?
The beauty of this house is you have a lot of different spaces and they're quite flexible. If you want, you can certainly, as an adult, go up to the front of the house to the bedroom area. It's a stunning master bedroom. It has floor to ceiling windows. You look outside, you see all green and it's private. No one is looking in on you. The children's bedrooms, or the 2 main other bedrooms, are down the other end of the house. So close enough, you certainly don't feel like you're far away, but they can have their own space and you can have yours.
And then let's talk about the kitchen, because I think that is an amazing kitchen. Beautiful stone bench tops, soft closed cabinetry, and you've got the little butler's pantry as well.
I think if you're someone who enjoys cooking, it's absolutely paradise. There's a lot of space, beautiful bench tops, and the view as you cook actually is really open plan out in to see all the Australian trees and landscape with no houses in your way. Behind you, you have a side kitchen and a laundry and a pretty impressive fridge, if I may say so myself.
And I think it's got induction cooking.
Yes, we have an induction cooktop, plenty of shelving, cupboards, space for books, recipe books, microwaves, all the appliances, everything you need.
And then we've got the architecture. I mean, it's just drenched in natural light. You've got the automated blinds. How does the whole thing work?
So it's a really interesting house, quite unique in fact. You have so many sort of different spaces in the house that there's always natural light, no matter what time of the day. I find that as you're passing through the day, you might move around the house, but certainly in the afternoon, you can use the automated blinds to get a little bit more shade. That's easy to work. It works either for all of the blinds, or you can choose a certain section depending on where the sun is.
Nicole, we're in the family room. I imagine this is where your family would chill out a lot. I mean, it's got different sort of quirky roof line, got the ethanol burner there, which I imagine would be more for atmosphere. What do you love about this room?
The real beauty of this room is the green aspect that you have. The garden is beautiful, particularly in spring you get the bird of paradise coming out, and if you look further afield you can look into the park and get a sense of space with some of the Australian gum trees in the background. It's an amazing sort of tranquil space. It really gives you a sense of calm.
I know you've got the study. How does it all work in terms of that?
I go into the office typically, however I work from home 1 or 2 days a week, as does my husband. And there's a lovely study that's just has a beautiful aspect right down the entranceway. It's a very tranquil and enjoyable place to work.
In terms of extra features, you've got the beautiful bamboo flooring, hydronic heating, evaporative cooling, plus you've got 2 split system air conditioners, one in the living area, one in the main bedroom.
That's right, Tim. But interestingly, we have double glazing as well, and it's so well insulated that it's not until 2 o'clock in the afternoon on a really hot day, and we're talking about over 40 even, that it starts to get over 22 degrees. So we barely use the cooling system, but it is there if we need it.
And is that double glazing right throughout the home?
Yes, it is.
In terms of entertainment, what's it like living here? Because it seems like a great party home.
Well, that's the beauty of this place. So if you want to stay private and be by yourselves, you can do that. No one's looking over the house. However, if you do want to entertain, you have a range of options. So you might have someone over for a tea or coffee and you can go and sit in a little sunny alcove at the front of the house. You can entertain in the back of the house in this beautiful outdoor alcove, which has a very green view. Or you can go out the front in the afternoon. The sun drops beautifully onto that area, and that's my favourite place to sit in the afternoon and just relax.
We've talked a lot about the home, but let's talk about the cul-de-sac. Great Valley Road. It seems like a great community here.
It's a really special location, certainly with the cul-de-sac. You don't get very much traffic passing by, so it's relatively quiet. Great for the kids particularly, feels really safe.
And then we talk about the backdrop. I mean, you've got the direct gate access, which is one way onto the parkland. Let's talk about it.
Well, it's a pretty unique advantage to have a gate right onto what is actually the Ashburton 8-kilometre loop. Everyone in the area knows it well. It's a bike path, it's a pedestrian path. If you turn right, you'll hit Netherton Park in a moment. If you turn left, you'll hit Ferndale. So both of those parks have a lot of play equipment for young kids, and Nettleton is a dog park as well. So a lot to offer around this area is just outside your back gate.
It's been referenced out that Glen is really the centre of Melbourne. It's literally 10 minutes from anywhere or anything.
Yeah.
I mean, awesome shops and schools and public transport.
Well, you've got options in Glen Iris. You're right, it really is a beautiful place from a suburban point of view. It's central, you've got the Monash Freeway straight into the city. You've got high street shops, which has everything you need right up there, including a supermarket. You've got Camberwell for the retail shops, and you've got a choice of schools actually in the area. Some of the best schools in Melbourne are literally walking distance away from the house.
Nicole, that about wraps everything up. You've been an absolute gem, a wealth of information. Anything further you'd like to add before we finish off today?
I just want to say it's been a privilege living in this home, and we hope that we can find a buyer who's going to cherish it just as much as we did.
It certainly is very special. On behalf of Nicole, her family, and our agency at Heavyside, we certainly really appreciate you watching this video, and we look forward to helping you and buy the home. We'll see you soon.